Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine today, and today is going to be about how to tell if you're about to be scammed and how to work around being scammed. So basically, I just was watching a lot of videos on scammers being caught on video on Movie Star Planet, and I've noticed that all scammers have many similarities together. Like they have the same exact similarities when it comes to scamming, or the same behavior when it comes to scamming. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna give you a disclaimer right now. I cannot talk. Therefore, if you do not understand what I'm saying, that's probably why. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. Step number 1. So you'll have two different types of scammers. You will have the one who's just a regular looking person like you and I, that's best friends, really nice to people, supposedly. You don't really have anything bad about your guest book, and you're just a normal looking person. It could be non-VIP, it could be VIP, and you will have a lot of rares. That person that you're trading with is gonna have a lot of rares if you're, I don't know, rare trading with them, supposedly. So yeah. And then you have another person who is like the newbie, and you don't even know, like, it doesn't come to mind at first, but afterwards you're thinking, like, this person is a level 4. How in the heck did they get rares? They probably could have stayed on somebody else, but how did they start out and get rares so they can start to scam people? And then they don't have a lot of background information. They don't really have any best friends. Not a lot of people write in their guest book, therefore they won't have scammer or scam free or anything like that. And they could have deleted that stuff off their guest book. They know people check guest books nowadays, but they need to do a little bit more. So basically, those are the type of people that scam you. Number 2, basically what I notice about their behavior is when you're talking to a scammer, they talk a lot about what you're going to trade with them. Like they're gonna say, "Oh, do you have the rare top? Are you sending it now? What are we trading again?" Or they'll just ask a lot of questions about the product. They're not really focused on if you're going to even scam them. Like if the scammer is going to be scammed, type of thing. They're just thinking about the product and getting the product and then blocking you, which ultimately becomes scamming. I told you I cannot talk. Number 3, basically with the scammer, what you need to do is that you need to ask them questions about them. How long have you been on MSP? Who have you traded with? Therefore, when you ask them who have they traded with and they're not open to telling you them that, or they're saying, "Oh, I haven't traded with no one before," then that's a red flag. Like you need to just stop that. Stop the trade, be like, "Oh, someone gave me a better offer, then I'm not going to trade with you," and then just block them. Because basically what they're telling you is that they're saying, "I'm not going to tell you the people that I traded with because I scammed them." And so if you go and ask them about, "Oh, has this person scammed you?" they're going to be like, "Yeah, they scammed me." So basically, if they are open to asking that, still go and, search the people that they traded with up, ask them questions about that person that they traded with, and, move on from there, because it may seem a little bit like, okay, so they told me who they traded with, no big deal, so I guess they have nothing to hide. But that's not really sometimes the case. 4, I think. Yeah, 4. So basically, with a scammer, if they keep asking you about the product and the product and the product, what you're trading with them, and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and they're not even open to asking you the questions. Like if they're not asking you the same questions that you are asking them, then that means that they are a scammer, like 100% a scammer. Because most of the time, if you're trading with a person and you care so much about your rares, then that same person that you're trading with should care so much about their rares too. They're trading with someone that they don't even know, who this person is. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to pick up what I put down, so they don't even know who this person is. So they should be asking the same amount of questions that you should be. And if they're not, if they're not asking the same questions, then they're saying, either they have a lot of rares and they don't care about it, they just want something new in their closet, and they have multiples of, let's say, a pencil or something. If they have 25 pencils, then they'll, trade with you. They don't really care about it. Or they're just ultimately a scammer. Like, they're just gonna scam you. And so, yeah. 5. Scammers, when you're talking to them, be aware of when they're just saying simple-minded answers to your questions. If they're saying yes, no, yes, no, like they're not being as detailed as they are. Like they're not giving you a lot of details, as I'm saying. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but if they're not telling you, oh yeah, I traded with this person, and they call me a scammer, but I'm not really a scammer or something like that. Like details. Every single detail counts. Every single thing that they tell you, you need to, put that in your little brain, and you need to recycle it around. You need to think about it, think about everything that they said, and then you can send. And then some. 6. If you're saying that you don't go first in trading, stick by it. Do not go first if you do not want to go first. If it's making you feel uncomfortable, red flag, stop it. And basically, if they're saying, oh, I've been scammed a lot of times and I really don't want to trade anymore with anybody else and I just don't trust them. Sob story, boring, I'm bored. If they're telling you all this other stuff, then they're probably a scammer. They want you to feel bad for them. And so they just want you to feel bad for them. So then it makes it easier for you to just be like, oh, you poor child. Here you go. Now give me what I want. Then block. You scammed. 7. Here's some ways to work around it. I know if you have some friends can scam too. Just, trade with someone that you know personally, that you've met in real life, or you just talk to on Skype and you've seen them on Hangouts and you think they're really cool and everything. Then trade with them, because that means that you're very trusted in them. And if you're feeling kind of iffy about, trading with someone that you don't know, or just trading with your friend and they're making you feel uncomfortable, then just stop. It's about feeling comfortable and feeling like you can trust that person. If you can't trust that person, then don't even bother. You know what I'm saying? And 8. Moment of silence. 8. I would say with a scammer, if they scammed you, don't try to go out all in revenge and stuff like that, because even letting people know that you got scammed, that's like saying, oh my gosh, she got scammed, what if she scams me in revenge, like type of thing. And the people who really know you know that you're not going to do that, so I guess it technically doesn't really matter. But I mean, if you want to get back to them and write scammer in their guest book, 9 times out of 10 they're probably just gonna delete all of that and then just scam somebody else. So if they do scam you, please warn other people and notify other people, so that way the scamming can stop. Number 9, this kind of just brings everything together. Do your research. Do every bit amount of research that you can do. Oh, I should be a rapper. Yay. No, I'm kidding. Do a lot of research. Like, go Big Sean and do all of your research. You need to go and check out who they traded with. You need to ask them some questions. Like, you got to be Sherlock Holmes up in here. You need to ask people all of these questions so you can figure out if it's worth trading. Now, if these people are not even giving you any answer and they're just like, who are you? Why are you doing this? Then don't even just try to trade. There's many other people to trade with, and there's other scammers too. So, bringing us back to the beginning, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you with to reduce your amount of being scammed, and I really hope this helps people. There's really more. Just go and watch some MSP scammer caught on videos, and just watch scammer videos basically on MSP, and then just see the behavior or what they respond in when they're talking with the scammer. And that's kind of how I got these tips from. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it became a super duper big help to you. And yeah, So I'll see you guys in my next video, and bye.